Your degree doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter.
Having a college degree is only valuable if you're using that degree to do a line of work that you're obsessed with. So if you're doing that, you're winning. But the average person, that's not the case for them.
People are still 4 years post-grad getting degrees, and they still haven't gotten a job in that said field or whatever they majored in.
College is a mistake, and let me tell you why college is a mistake.
It doesn't matter.
Hey guys, welcome back to Gets It Out. Now today I got a video from you from the Financial Coffee, and this one is titled More Women Regret Getting a College Degree. This is why. Let's get right into it.
Stop listening to the people that keep telling you to follow your passions and pursue whatever you're passionate about. Your passion is not going to pay the bills. Instead, get a career that can fund your passions.
College is a mistake, and let me tell you why college is a mistake.
Does anyone else just work their ass off for like the last 3 or 4 years for like a college degree, and now you have a job that you hate and you still can't afford life and you're still miserable and you can't pay any of your bills and you can't live in the house that you imagine, and you just feel lied to because you thought that if you just went to college and got a degree you'd be able to afford a house? And like,
this girl is really broken. Man, she's broken. But everybody fell for it, right?
like things that make you happy, but yet you're still barely can afford groceries or clothes or literally anything that makes you happy at all, and you had to spend the whole entire weekend in your bed because you literally don't have any money to go do anything other, like if you buy food you just can't have an entertainment budget. So I'm just wondering if anyone else is dealing with something like this, or if it's just me, because this ain't it.
Women always want the guys that make more money than themselves because, number one, they broke. They broke. And number two, they want to spend their money on themselves and then spend your money too.
There is no degree that is going to guarantee you a job after college anymore, which is very sad. It's just not fair anymore. It's not fair.
It's just not fair anymore. It's not fair. Life is not fair, baby. Deal with it. Men have been having the same issue for years, but nobody cares.
Sometimes I remember that the last 3 years of college have been for literally nothing because of my degree.
Yeah, man. The sad thing is, I've seen it myself, and this was happening the beginning of 2000s. I've seen people getting college degrees, and you know what hurts women? Those same degrees that don't make any sense, right? Unless if you're not in STEM or certain things of that nature, even lawyer, doctor. I know it's hard, but you'll have more of a chance than these nonsense degrees like social studies, the degree in social studies, my master's in social studies. It's not going to get you anywhere.
Like barely helps me in what I want to do in the future. And I'm just like, what am I doing here? Why am I still worried about my 3.7 GPA? Like, it is literally not helpful. For reference, I want to be a cop, which like, I mean, it helps that I have a degree, but like, I still have to go into training and do like everything else that everyone else is doing because like, college doesn't train you to get shot at, you know? Well, in a way, it kind of does.
Your degree doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Your major doesn't matter, okay? Hear me out. I'm going to have people flanking me in the comments. Oh my gosh, that's so stupid. Of course your major matters. Look, if you're not going to be an engineer, a doctor, nurse, or like a lawyer, it doesn't matter, okay? Let me tell you why. I graduated college early. I graduated in 3.5 years at like a really well-known school, very competitive school, very proud of myself, with a political science major. You want to know what I wanted to do with that? Nothing. Do you want to know what I regret? My major. Okay, this is what I'm saying, y'all. Like, unless you want to be a doctor, want to cut people open, you know, I recommend using some YouTube videos to learn skills that you want to learn, okay?
She's right. Many of the things that you learn in college, you can pretty much learn them on your own if you have enough discipline. But there's one problem. Actually, there are two problems. Number one, most people don't have the discipline nor the patience to learn anything on their own. Number two, when you have a college degree, it shows any potential employer that you can retain information and that you can follow instructions. That's all a college degree is. And that's why employers value more experience over education.
Having a college degree is only valuable if you're using that degree to do a line of work that you're obsessed with. So if you're doing that, you're winning. But the average person, that's not the case for them. I know so many people that were sold into the college experience because it would make you more well-rounded and it's going to help you get a good job. And now they're $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 in debt working for $20 an hour. Standard education system in America, it's absolutely trash. And the fact that we even allow 18-year-olds to take out loans that are that big when they have no concept as to what that's actually going to do to their life, like, I just think it's crazy, honestly.
Isn't it funny how school is perceived as the greatest thing, right? Getting this degree, and then you leave, and the skills that you've learned there, unless you're a lawyer or
Look at that, guys. I've learned more from $20 online courses than I learned in 4 years of business school. Sad, but true.
doctor or one of those, professions that actually needs the degree, it's useless. To Lindsay's point, and even my own experience, I've learned more from a $9 Udemy course or from other creators, even on TikTok for free, than I did in my schooling. So save your money, don't get an MBA, and just learn on your own.
I know I'm going to get some hate for this, but if you're still in school, please stop majoring in things that's not going to make you money. Or just don't go to school at all. Stop listening to the people that keep telling you to follow your passions and pursue whatever you're passionate about. Your passion is not going to pay the bills. Instead, get a career that can fund your passions. I'm 2 years out of college, and I'm so happy that I don't have a passion for art, a passion for history, just a passion for something, because I made sure that whatever I majored in, I was going to make some money. I just needed a 4-year degree. That was my plan, right? I just wanted to get a 4-year degree, no more school, just that. And that was going to pay well. Because I am tired of hearing, and it's sad because I wish it wasn't like this, right? I'm just tired of hearing people that majored in something that they really enjoy, they really like, but then they're in student debt and they can't find a job and they're just so unhappy.
I love making fun of women. I love criticizing them. I really enjoy it. I really do. But what she just said is probably the best advice that I've ever heard from any woman on TikTok. And I think everybody should hear what she just said. Your passion don't mean a damn thing in the real world if that passion doesn't pay your bills. If it does, great, you're a lucky person. But let's be honest here. Most of the time, your passion doesn't pay your bills. So whatever degree or career or field you want to get into, always make sure that it can fund or finance your passion and your lifestyle.
I'm literally having a midlife crisis. All these jobs out here are paying $23, $24, $25 an hour. And I'm not trying to sound ungrateful, but that's just not enough money. I cannot survive. I cannot live. I have kids. I cannot use $23, $24, $25 an hour and make a living. Okay. It's not enough money. It's sick.
This is sad, guys. I'll tell you guys this, right? I got out of high school and I went right into sales. And automatically, when you're doing sales commissions, at 18 years old, I made more than people are making now. This is sad.
Simply not enough money. It's just not. And it's did I go back to school and get a bachelor's degree for what? What did I get a bachelor's degree for? To make $23, $24, $25 an hour? For what?
She says she doesn't want to sound ungrateful. But guess what, people? She sounds very ungrateful and also very entitled. Basically, she's spitting on a job that pays $25 per hour. Guys, let me put that into perspective, okay? If you make $25 an hour and you work 40 hours per week without any overtime, that's way over $4,000 per month, $4,000 per month, which is more than $50,000, $50,000 per year, and without any overtime. So keep that in mind. That's good money in many cities, but she's spitting on it. And to her, I would say the following. Ma'am, first of all, be glad that you have a job. And then your employer doesn't have to pay you what you think or believe or feel he should pay you. And if you don't like how much they pay you, you can either option A, renegotiate your pay and compensation, option B, quit and find another job, or option C, keep that job and get a second job or side hustle. But she will not do any of that. Why? Because it will take time, effort, and sacrifice. And women are lazy by nature. Don't let them tell you otherwise. They don't want to do anything that takes time and effort to accomplish. And that's why they want the guy that makes 6 figures. Women always want the guys that make more money than themselves because, number one, they broke. They broke. And number two, they want to spend their money on themselves and then spend your money too. So keep that in mind, okay? But don't get mad at them. It's their nature.
College is a mistake. And let me tell you why college is a mistake. You go of thousands of dollars into debt potentially to then find out that in order to get the job that you thought you could get with your degree, that you need anywhere from 2 to 5 years of experience. And even if you get the job, you're making barely above minimum wage. It is such a scam. College is a scam. People think digital marketing is a scam. College is a scam. I went the college route, okay? I spent my whole life being told, if you go to college, you'll get a good paying job, you can buy a house, you'll be set up, you won't have to worry, you'll do something you love. And it was a lie. And it's not my parents' fault. It's not my parents' fault, because during their generation, if they went to college, they could get that job. They could get a good paying job. They could go buy a house. But that's not the case anymore. It doesn't work that way anymore. And I have been working since I turned 18, and I have yet to find a job in the field that I went to college for. I went to college for integrative animal biology. I have a Bachelor of Science, and I cannot find a job that will pay me more than $16 to $17 an hour. And I live in Colorado. Do you know how much rent is in Colorado for a 1-bedroom apartment? $1,600 to $2,100 a month. If I'm making $16 an hour, I can't afford $1,600 to $2,100 a month, plus everything else like groceries, utilities, a car payment, gas. There's no way. And college is a scam. College literally sets you up to be in debt, to then go more into debt because you can't afford to pay your bills, and you can't find a good job that actually wants to pay you worth a damn.
So let me get it straight, okay? She went to school for integrative animal biology. No offense to her, but what the hell is integrative animal biology? Didn't she look at the job prospect before signing up for that degree? And these modern women are supposed to be smarter than us, man, just because they have a college degree. Make it make sense, people.
I was told by a couple of people in college that I would be.
Well, it's not smart, right? Because look at what's happening. You see women are taking over the college degrees, and what are men doing? Men are going more towards the experience route. I got lucky. When I hit 18 years old, I went the experience route. What did I see graduating from college, coming to work with me 5 years later? Everybody I graduated high school with. And I already had a head start in my position.
Making at least 5 to 6 figures 4 years into my career if I kept moving up. I'm a local news reporter, by the way. I've been a news reporter for almost 4 years. It'll be 4 years in March. I'm nowhere near making 6 figures. A Chick-fil-A worker makes more than me. However, I will say that saying you need to go into college majoring in something that you know is going to make you money once you graduate is slightly true, because I went into college majoring in something that I thought was going to make me money, but I'm not making any money. This is why I feel like college may be a scam, but don't tell nobody I told you. People are still 4 years post-grad getting degrees, and they still haven't gotten a job in that said field or whatever they majored in. People are still struggling trying to find a job in whatever they majored in.
She's a news reporter. That means she's broke and she has a lot of student loan debt. And she thought that she would make a lot of money being a news reporter. I mean, who still watch the news anyway? Gen X and baby boomers.
There is no degree that is going to guarantee you a job after college anymore, which is very sad. When I was starting 2014, no matter what the degree was, a bachelor's degree was good enough on your resume to help get you in the door at an entry-level position. That is not the case anymore. It doesn't matter what degree you have. Bachelor's degrees are like the new bare minimum. That's like the new high school diploma. It's just required that you have a bachelor's degree. So you're saying that people have to go to school for 4 years, probably get into a ton of student loan debt to do that, just to be able to get an entry-level position that pays like $35,000. That is insane to me. I posted a video saying that I have a sociology degree and a graphic design degree. I have 2 bachelor's degrees, but I still work retail, making just $1 above minimum wage. Half of the comments were really rude, telling me I'm stupid. It's just not fair anymore. It's not fair. We can never get ahead. There's no way for us to like ever get ahead.
It's just not fair anymore. It's not fair. Life is not fair, baby. Deal with it. Men have been having the same issue for years, but nobody cares. So she has a sociology and a graphic design degree. Basically, she has not 1, but 2 useless degrees, which is why she works in retail. and she complains on TikTok about it.
I don't think college is as worth it as it used to be. If I were looking at going to school right now or getting an education, I would choose not to go. Getting into that much debt for an education that isn't even going to put you ahead of other applicants for entry-level jobs just isn't worth it to me. The problem is that there's just no guarantee you're going to get a job right out of college, and a lot of people are unemployed for like a year after they graduate. And that's just not the way that it should be. I think four-year colleges are going out of style. There are so many better ways to use our money, and college is not one of them.
You better choose a major in college that's going to make you some money. My major in college was computer engineering, and I didn't know what the hell an engineer was, but I knew that when I put in Google top paying majors, computer engineering was on that list, and so I figured it out.
That's a smart girl right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So now that girl at the end made a great point. She searched Google and she saw what's the top paying jobs that you can get a degree in, right? And one thing I know for my son, I'm going through things with him right now. He's young. He's 14, going on 15 years old. He wants to do animation. He's into IT types things. I want to show him that now because STEM and things like that and coding pays, right? Editing videos even. I'm training him on all of these things now. So at an age right now, he can see, okay, this makes this much. This makes this much an hour. This makes this much. But at the same time, he can master his destiny. When we would master it is things of that nature. So yeah, I was blessed and I didn't go to the college route. I don't have college debt. And that's what I suggest for a lot of kids. Don't go to college route. Figure out what's going to pay. Same thing the girl did. On top of that, figure out how to get there without going to college. You do that, you'll be okay. And I think a lot of kids need to do it. Thank y'all for watching. See y'all next video.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.